Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amber Gatlin. I'm an actor, singer, and painter living in New York City, and today we're going to be painting some butterflies on a pair of shorts. It's going to be a bit slower and a bit chattier, so settle in and we can get to know each other a little bit. Let's get started. Hi everyone, welcome back to the vlog. Thanks for watching. Today we're going to be watching me make some butterfly shorts and just kind of chatting it up. I wanted to take this video a bit slower, no time lapse, so we can actually appreciate how much time these things take and the fact that that's okay. I mean, it's nice to spend your time just making something. It's very nice. I enjoy it. And yeah, just kind of get to know each other a little bit. I'm using my microphone today, so we're gonna see how that goes. I use it to sing. I thought, well, might as well use it for the voiceover too. It's kind of nice, you know, might as well use it. Been doing this YouTube thing for a few weeks. It is a lot of work, but it's work that I'm enjoying, I have to say. And yeah, thanks for supporting me as I figure out who I am and what I'm doing here. So, of course, if you've been on my page, you know that I'm an actor and a singer and a painter, and you know, I kind of have to do all of those things or I forget parts of myself in a way. I kind of realized that this year, that if I spend too much time and I don't sing, then I get kind of depressed. And if I go too much time and I'm not being an actor and going on auditions and learning new things about acting, I also get depressed. And the same thing goes with visual art. I also need that in my life. I like to make things that are beautiful and speak to me in some way. So yeah, it's an exhausting life, but it is rewarding in a way. But since I do so much, things do take a little bit more time, and that's okay. So I'm not actually going to be starting my art store in October. I came to the realization that is just way too soon for me and for everything that I want to do with it. I mean, I'd love to have some stickers, I want prints, I want several originals, and I'm working on this larger painting right now after not having worked on a large canvas in a while. I've been mostly doing smaller ones, and the difference in the effort is something I vastly underestimated. I mean, you work for an hour and a half and then you look and you're like, wow, I did the background, kind of. I mean, it's a lot of work. So I'm just trying to be patient with myself and avoid any kind of burnout that's going to put me under, because I will go under. It's happened before and it can happen at any time. So yeah, the art store is gonna have to wait, and that's okay. I'm thinking maybe the spring, maybe the summer. Just, you know, keep your eyes open. I'll be around. I'll be letting you know. But yeah, I've been doing the audition thing. I've been going to equity auditions and absolutely loving the process of, you know, waking up and going to an appointment. I'll admit that's only happened once. I've had to wake up early to be on the walk-in slots for a few of them, but that's okay too. I mean, I definitely get seen when I do that. It's not like I'm waiting around wondering if I'm gonna get seen. Anyway, acting tirade. But it's been good. It's been a good time. I'm enjoying auditioning again. I'm trying out some new monologues and wondering to myself, do I have it in me to audition for grad school in the fall. Is this something that I'm going to be able to do? And the answer is, I don't know. I hope so. So a lot of actors go to grad school. I know you're watching a painting video. This is probably what you want to talk about, but here we are. I'm an actor too. I don't know what to tell you. A lot of actors go to grad school to get their MFA. The training as an actor is so important, and it never stops. I mean, you can get as old, you can meet as many people as you want to, but there's just always more to learn about human behavior and how people interact with each other and what the possibilities are in a scene or in any given scenario. It is never ending. And me, I'm someone who really enjoys school, so I think I would have a lot of fun. But I've been auditioning these past 2 years, and I'd be lying if I didn't say it. If I said it didn't take it out of me, because it does. I mean, you have to write the essay, you have to get the letters of recommendation, you have to pay the fees, you have to learn at least 8 speeches. I mean, right? I mean, it's a lot. And with Juilliard and Yale, this would be my last year to try, because they only let you audition 3 times. So it's a big decision, and it's not one that I'm taking lightly, because also to bind myself to an institution in that way means that this group of people who have earned a lot of respect and have a lot of expertise and have a lot of quote-unquote clout in the industry and in the world of academia, they would have this power of admittance and enrollment over me. And I've made so much progress in my, worldview and in my self-assurance, that giving someone that power and being beholden to an institution that will take 20 hours of a 24-hour day without blinking an eye and say, "See you in the morning." I mean, maybe it's not like that. Maybe that's a little harsh. But it is rigorous, and as someone who has put a lot of work and time into figuring out how much sleep I need and what kind of routines that I thrive best in, and all of these things about just day-to-day life, being an adult, surviving, staying mentally well in this big world. I feel like a lot of those things would be put into question if I went back to school. And also I don't want to leave New York. I mean, Yale's, close enough, but other than that. So it really limits my options. And of course, I don't want to get any more loans. I'm still paying off Syracuse. So there's that as well. But, yeah. To be honest, I'm probably going to do it anyway. I mean, I can't picture a world in which I'm not going to do it, because, that's just what I do. I put myself in situations that make me go, oh no, what have I done? But that's what you do when you're an artist. You just kind of put yourself out there, because there's this little voice in you that says, what if you did? And what if I got into Yale? What if I went to Juilliard or NYU or Brown? It could change my life. It could change my career. I could meet all these actors and go to class and spend time learning about plays. It just sounds like heaven, to be honest. And I could teach. And I love teaching. I want to teach one day. So yeah, well, if I can muster up the chutzpah, we'll probably do that again. But I also wanted to talk to you guys about self-care. Don't laugh. I'm being serious. I mean, self-care as a job, as a full-time job. I went to a Q&A one time with this guy, and he had the whole room on the edge of their seat. I mean, we were all just suddenly captivated and entranced by this man talking about art. I mean, he was an actor, he was a filmmaker, and he said to us, taking care of yourself and loving yourself is a full-time job. Don't treat it like it's, some dessert, some reward that you get when you're done with work, because it's not. It is work. It is so hard to give our high-maintenance bodies everything that it needs, not to mention our mental health. But honestly, I don't really like to think of those two things as separate, because they are so, dependent on one another, I guess. So he talked to us for a long time about the moment that he shifted gears and realized that if he was going to become serious about his art, about making these things, about just being an artist, he was going to have to look himself in the eye and decide to put himself first. So that means eating right. That means getting 8 hours of sleep. That means drinking water. That means learning to listen to your body and your needs. It means going to therapy. This man was literally like, if you're an artist, go to therapy. You need to know what is going on with you if you're going to make art about it. And I have to tell you, at the time, I really needed someone to tell me that. I really needed someone to link prioritizing myself and prioritizing my mental health to my art practice. Someone to lay out the fact that if you're not doing your best, then your art will suffer. You won't have the energy, you won't have the time. And I know we like to buy into this idea of the suffering artist, or the art that is born out of suffering, or that is born out of some kind of trauma. But the truth is that people express themselves despite this pain and despite this self-loathing, and it's not easy. It's not an easy thing to do. And what makes it easier is if you are taking care of yourself. So I just want to say to all of my painters out there, to all of my singers and actors, or just if you're wanting to express yourself in any kind of way, be willing to take on the full-time job of taking care of your body and your mind. And don't be fooled into thinking that it's some easy system of rewarding yourself all the time, because it's not. I mean, I can't tell you how many times that I don't even want to shower because I'm so engrossed in something, or so fixated on some problem, or just trying to figure it all out. But at the end of the day, you need breaks. You need mental breaks. And taking the time to take care of your physical body and talk to your therapist and work things out with yourself. I mean, it's going to change the way that you're able to make art. I really do believe that. because it's worked for me. I mean, I used to go through phases of feeling like a singer, and then feeling like an actor, and then feeling like a painter, and saying to myself like, oh, this is my identity. How could I forget? But I'm all of those things. And I want to be doing them, with give and take. I want to be doing all of them. And that takes a lot of energy and patience. So, I mean, I'm not perfect. I'm not saying I'm perfect at this, but you set self-care as your third full-time job, and you set the expectations that this is the status quo, that, unless something is stopping you, or unless you just need a break, I mean, you're giving yourself sleep, you're giving yourself water, you're finding vegetables somewhere, somehow, and you're speaking kindly to yourself, and you're telling yourself all of the things that you would tell your kid if they were trying as hard as you are. And, not everybody wants kids. I'm not trying to say that everyone should have kids. That's not what I'm saying. But our inner child is always here. So we have to acknowledge them and treat them kindly. And look at that. It's a nice pair of shorts with some butterflies. And they make me really, really happy. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Talk soon. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Please like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to see new videos from me every Friday. Feel free to leave in the comments any thoughts you have on your own process for self-care, or if you have any advice for grad school auditions, please let me know in the comments. I would really appreciate it. Till next time, bye!